Hello guys, today I'm going to read the newspaper. Um, so, it says election ballots are labor intensive and election directors across the state say that being able to do at least some of the work before election day would make things run smoothly on the day itself. Voters return absent in the mail ballots in two envelopes and inner secretary envelope, which is used for privacy, in an outer envelope that is signed and dated. Election workers have to verify that the outer envelope is signed and dated, reporting both envelopes to retrieve the ballot and prepare it to be counted by unfolding and flattening the ballot. That process can take several minutes per ballot, like we're running an entire second election in parallel with in-person voting while the polls are open, said Lycoming election director Forrest Edmond. Counties, no matter their size, all have the same problem having for having to run a privacy operation in parallel with election day operations. It's a strain on our resources, our staff. Proposal at solving this problem arranging their approach. Oh, go Barkley! Yes, sir. Operations and ensuring our routes as well as staffing. Proposal aims at solving this problem ranging the approach one bill for permanent opening and sorting ballots 5 days before the election, while other would allow for 3 weeks. Since Democrats gained a majority in the state house in 2022, they have passed a host of legislation to reform voting, including a bill that would permit poll workers to begin canvassing a week before election day. Hold on. Yeah, stupid. An earlier version of the bill included specifications regarding which actions constituted pre-canvassing, and it detailed how election workers could prepare ballots by unfolding and straightening them and permanent scanning ballots, but did not allow determination of results. However, the final bill that passed the State House floor did not include those details, State Rep. Scott Conkler. The center countered the bill prime sponsor said that was done on purpose in conclusion with the County Commissioners Association of Pennsylvania to allow each election director the freedom to implement pre-canvassing in a way that works best for their country. For example, some countries might simply open and sort ballots. Others could also scan those ballots at the moment pre-canvassing as defined by the election code does not include the recording or publishing of the vote. Ultimately, this means while poll workers can scan ballots into the machines that tally voters, they are not allowed to have the machine generate results and show the vote until 8 p.m. When the polls closed, we didn't want to get hung up in the ultimate concept of defining pre-canvassing. He called the bill a Christmas tree with no lights on it, saying he designed. Go Berkeley! Oh my gosh! Dang, he trucked that kid. Party lines told the Republican state was not taken as I promised the country Congress would, which I thought that in all shockers passed easily into shock. It was straight party lines, Cochran told Spotlight PA. Republican leaders in the state Senate said the primary for their opposition or opposition is the same as it has been for the Let's Go Eagles touchdown. will the Capitol start in September. Any discussions of changes to the administration of election in the Commonwealth must include a considered voter identification requirement. Pennsylvania are required to bring proof of identification if they're voting at a polling place for the first time. Accessible forms include government issue identification as well as unity bills or bank statements. However, legislative Republicans have sought to mandate that all voters provide identification each time they pass a ballot. That requirement was included in a Republican-authored bill that also sought to expand pre-canvassing and passed in 2021 when the GOP controlled both the state house and Senate. Then GOP Tom Kamala, a Democrat, voted it partly because of the ID provision, saying this bill is ultimately not about proving access to voting or election security, but about restricting the freedom to vote. The current Democrat governor, Josh Shapiro, departed from that state during his campaign, signaling that he would be open to expanding voters' ID requirements. In the past, some GOP lawmakers have also been skeptical of extended pre-canvassing because they thought it might lead at results being wrongly released early and influencing voters. And you know that, seniors reflect on Cedar Bowl rivalry. Lebanon, during a transition that hold 52, a new foundation was set. The Cedar Bowl came to Lebanon Army Stadium for its 52nd annual contest Thursday, and a matchup between two first-year head coaches was just the start of the night's memories. Following an open possession by the home team, Cedar Crest made it a high-scoring game that saw over 80 points combined, as the Falcons took their home to 12 consecutive trophy with they got demolished. The Lebanon are the most buttest team ever. I don't know how they made it to the Cedar Bowl. They're horrible. Took home their 12th consecutive Cedar Trophy with a 62-20 win. After his Serda Blue win as the team's head coach, Nick Lambers reflected on his many years in the transition. As both a player and coach, every Cedar Bowl is a unique experience, Lambers told the Lebanon Daily News. This family is phenomenal. I always felt that way, even when I was a player back in the 90s. It's a great environment. It's tough to explain. Cedar Crest didn't let up on the gas until needing the ball the fourth quarter, and the Falcons players brought excitement to the sidelines with each minute. Week 1, Week 10, no matter the records, it's always a special game. Cedar Crest senior Jack Revenant said after his fourth experience playing in the church. You always gotta lock in because that trophy's on the line, and that rivalry's on the line. Lamberos has been around the Falcons program for several decades. His time full circle with a Cedar Bowl victory as head coach to cap off his team postseason push. For the former Cedar Crest graduate praised that time he had with his squad and said it will always be a memorable bunch. It's been an incredible pleasure to coach this group. They're mature beyond. We got it. Let's freaking go. You got a fumble or something? Let's go, baby. Yes, they got a fumble and we recovered it, and we got a touchdown. But we didn't get touchdown. I remember a bunch. It's been an incredible play to coach this group. They are mature beyond their years. Lambros said they've been through so much. They are a fun group every practice, every game. It's been a gift to be able to coach these guys. Particularly for the seniors who I've coached for 4 years for them. For for them. Gosh, where is it at? For them. And for them to get the trophy, it's important for me. They had a great they had a great experience. The Cedar Bowl trophy had brief moments out of Falcon pa- pa- passion, but ultimately didn't go anywhere. By the end of Lebanon's rivalry game, the seniors who spent years playing it explained why it's so important around. It's a deep love-hate rivalry. This is a game everybody in the county wants to see, and everybody comes. Lebanon senior quarterback Brennan Carousel said, even the guys that we grew up with over there at Cedar Crest, we get the hate from them too. Carrasco's head coach was another new face this year. Transition was a special game for him and his first group of seniors. I just wanted them to soak it in Lebanon's Tyler Thatcher. I told the seniors before the game, make sure that you take a look around this locker room. This will be the last time that you're able to have a kickoff. I wanted them to come out here and leave no regrets. Leave no doubt on the field that they gave their best effort and they gave 110% for each other. Despite the tension around ending their losing streak, Purdue has led a movement to put the Cedars on top. His players believe in that mission, and it certainly begins with 2025 class of Lebanon football. Our players have to continue to work. You have to understand it's not going to build without a foundation. As I said, I hate that we can't send our seniors out with a trophy. But I told them, lay the foundation for everything. Senior running back Ty Rivera is to lead a winning foundation, and his words show a glimpse into the new culture within Lebanon football. Since we've been the underdogs pretty much every year, we've just... Let's go! Shiftly! Yes, sir! Bro. It's not stupid. Are you serious, yo? Bro. It's his go-to little glimpse into the new culture within Lebanon football since we've been the underdogs. Pretty much every year we've just been trying to work hard to win. Rivera said, even though we didn't, I'm still trying to help others that are younger than me and keep grinding for the group next year. This whole build-up is going to be good for Lebanon's growth. Rivera said, I feel like I was a good stepping stone for the younger kids. I showed them what it means to be a senior, what they're going to be in the future. Action during the 52nd Super Bowl was lopsided, but Purchase annual matchup against the Falcons can turn into something even bigger if that changes. I heard about the Cedar Bowl from the first day I took the step, so I knew it was important and was to our seniors. Purchase said the community has done a good job for us, but we're going to need them even more to help uplift these boys. So I do ask the community going forward when they see Lebanon football doing something, say, hey, let's get behind them. Let's breathe life. Let's bring positivity to everyone. Make sure that these kids feel supported. That's first step. As the Falcons turn their attention to the playoffs, Purchase first off with his group began, it's clear that a new era of Cedar Bowl matchups is coming together. The future is always burly, but Lebanon's last season showed a path to follow. A team-first mentality has shaped it. We're going to be super special next year and in the next few years. I'm just proud that I could be a founding father for this unbreakable thing that we're building here. We're going to win it soon. And we're going to win it for 12 straight, like they have. No, they're not. No, there's no way. They're butt. Like, well, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying. There's no way they're gonna do that. They come here. So now we're gonna be doing the Terrifier 3 thing. But let's get it. Terrifier 3, working on masterpiece in the art of clowning. Art the Clown has silently and Seth destinally slashed his way to becoming a horror icon on screen, but the guy underneath the eerie makeup and mini top hat lives for freaking out people in person too. Terrifier franchise star David Howard Druin goes to fan conversations in full arc grab and recalls sharing an elevator with a blurry security guard suffering from serious claustrophobia. He's in the corner trying to blend into the wall as much as possible. And I'm just slowly raising my hand in his face as we're descending because I'm waiting for that elevator door to open. When it finally does, I honk the horn and he just lets out the biggest grimmest scream. Art has returned to Savannah's for Terrifier 3, a Christmas themed installment in which the demonic clown does a Santa outfit and helps Hareen's son a chef. Hareen loves flower. He does the most harmless things to victims. One gar- Blarney scene can only be described as a college dude getting a chainsaw Hanos copy. Yet there is a joyous humor and lightness to art, like the way he does the dishes after killing a family. He considered the actor quips while writer-director Damien Leone's Terrifier flicks have built an famous reputation for premiere walkouts and vomiting fits. Art has become a beloved figure beyond the horror genre with Funko Pop toys, Halloween decorations, and more brandishing frightful richness. For Art to be accepted as he has been into the culture strategist has been fantastic for us. Dorthon says we never imagined any of this when back in 2015 we were a low budget independent film. Who knows if anybody's going to see this thing. In his art makeup, Dorthon's a dark, menacing princess. In real life, he's anything but a good natured and fanboy who loves comic books, Stephen King's and Legos, born and raised in Huntsville, Alabama. Dorthon. 44 got involved in theater. At his parents' church, he was bullied in middle school, and to get him out of his shy bubble, his mom recommended he audition for a school choir of Mickey's Christmas Carol. Playing Mickey, I found my love for acting, especially because things went wrong on stage. I started improving on the spot and just started cracking jokes one time. For the first time ever at that school, people were laughing with me instead of at me. While majoring in elementary education at Alabama's University of Monroeville, his mother died of cancer, and that experience changed my whole trajectory. Dorthon, life's too short not to do what you really want to do. That was my last conversation with my mom. So after graduation, he moved to New York in 2006. Dorthon waited tablets, did odd TV jobs. He played an orderly on Fox Gotham's and a coffee shop customer on CBS Elementary, and toured with the music How the Grinch Stole Christmas until Terrifier changed my life, he says. As hard as some of that was to go through, I would not change anything because that's what got me where I am now. Dorothon isn't the first Arthur Cloud. Mahogany played the villain in the acted in All Hallows Eve. Terrifier Solene hosted an open audition and was austered by Dorothon's physically. The director asked him to act if he's goofily decepting decepting somebody, and he was just doing these Jim Carrey excuse over the top theatrical mannerism and all these wonderful geeksters and Burgerians. Leon says he was born to play this character. Art has involved those early days when Leon was the one applying Dorthon's makeup as the two talk movies with Yuck and 80 tunes in the background. Let's go, Eagles win! Yes, sir. They're 5-2 now. That's my Eagles. Let's get it. The background, the actor cut his teeth in physical comedy doing children shows in his youth, and he married that with his appreciation for such film actors as Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and great horror villains that came before Dorothy, says Art, becoming more confident and more in front with himself. And I've had so much fun. Touchdown. Married with his appreciation for some appreciation for the great horror movies that came before Dorothy, Art becoming more himself. And I have so much fun just fleshing him out, becoming more victorious. Playing Art is also a great stress reliever. Those who reveals in the moments where he's asked to give a little bit extra move to a kill, they're like, wow, Dave, you really have a lot of pent up anger there. This is my therapy. There's more Art in Dorothy's future with a plan terrified for. He also would love to tackle his dream of the Joker. While others have taken on the Batman reviews, even when now in theaters, Dora wants to do the actual comic book version of his favorite all-time villain. So he hopes DC Studio Hank and James Gunn is paying attention to a certain other clown he is fellow geek and truly the source. Yo, they're leading 24-23. To a certain other clown he is fellow geek and truly values the source material of the films that he makes, but Dorthind enjoys his run as Art, posing for pictures with fans and character at conventions, where he's sometimes mistaken for a pretty good cosplayer and not the real Dick, and becoming a modern mainstream symbol for Halloween. The fact that you can actually buy Art the Clown slippers reminds him of his days as a kid, going to Street Carnival and seeing a mountain of Freddy Krueger merch in the middle of summer. It is kind of cool that maybe Art is going to be his younger generation's Freddy Krueger in some ways. Dorothy says, I love that feeling. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, Trump Harris culminates campaign playlist. After the 2-minute incident in the crowd delayed former President Donald Trump town hall style campaign stops in Oaks, Pennsylvania on October 14th. The Republican presidential nominee said, let's not do any more questions. Let's just listen to music. Trump directed his campaign staff to play a nearly 40-minute playlist of songs ranging from Rufus Wainwright's cover of Ian Collins' Hallelujah to Gravity Singh in A.B. Mama and James Brown, It's a Man's World. This music select for campaign rallies often provides a glimpse into a presidential nominees and political messages. It also reflects their desire to be seen as relatable across modern generations, sexual relations, and overall musical taste. Musical takes. musical tastes which are as deserved as the voting public. Here's a look at some of the songs the campaigns have used. Song Trump uses. The winner takes it all. Money, money, money. Dancing Queen by ABBA. I Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood. Sweet Home Alabama by Brandon Spinner. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. YMCA Macho Man by the Village People. My Way at Franco Summer. All Summer Long by Kid Rock. We Will Rock You by Queen. Tiny Dancer by MC John. Nothing Compares to You by Summer. You Can't Always Get What You Want by the Rolling Stones. Sweet Oh Child Oh Mine by Guns N' Roses. Candle in the Wind by 800. Trump walks out to God Bless the USA just 2 days after surviving. Actually, at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, he made an appearance during the first night of his Republican National Convention. Walked out to the thunderous applause to take a seat at Greenwood, saying, "Go to the rally song, God Bless the USA." Trump waved to the crowd as the lyrics said, "I'm proud to be an American." Ranged out in the arena on the final night of the convention. Singer Kid Rock performed to support Trump, who ruinally calls his great friend. When he took the stage, he chanted, "Fight, fight," echoing what Trump said after the association attack. The performance also featured a mashup of his songs Cowboy and American BAD and American Bad ASS. He used the letter when entering the arena at USA events. Poor music choices can also affect a campaign. Trump critics seized the opportunity to poke fun at his campaign with song by My Heart Will Go On played in one of his rallies in August. The song is from James Cameron's Titanic about the 1912 shepherd. Although the song is not about the shepherd, its use at a rally allowed his opponents to draw between a sinking ship and his campaign. The decision to play this song also resulted in bad publicity. When Leon responded, she said his use of the song was unauthorized, joining a brief list of artists who have asked him not to use their music on the campaign trail. Song Harris uses Freedom by Beyonce featuring Kendrick Lamar. ABC by Linda Jackson, God Is One by Ariana Grande. Through Summer by Taylor Swift. Mr. Brightside by The Killers. Freedom by John Belushi. So American by Olivia Rodrigo. I'm Coming Out AO by Diana Ross. Respect by NRFM. Popping as a Rolling Stone by The Trenches. Shortly after President Joe Biden entered his reelection bid for the White House and Vice President Kamala Harris ascended to the top of the pop star XCX posted one sentence to X. Kamala is a bat. Kamala is rat. She wrote the referencing the title of her new album. The Harris campaign took Charlie XCX words as an endorsement and ran with the meme, even rebranding social accounts to include the album signature front and lime green color for an extended period of time. And a major endorsement came swiftly after the presidential debate between Harris and Trump on September 10th. Superstar Taylor Swift posted a photo of her with one of her three cats at a four-paragraph contention endorsing Trump. She said AI-generated images of her endorsing that the former president posted made her re-election need to translate about her plans for this year's election. She added that the vice president is a steady-hand, gifted leader. When Harris launches her first campaign video ad, she wanted to send a clear message with the song choice of Beyonce's Freedom. According to CNN, Beyonce's camp gave the vice president quick approval to use the song throughout her bid for president just hours before she played it on the campaign trail. Oh, okay, guys, I'm done reading newspapers because I don't. My freaking back hurts. Um, like everything hurts. My back hurts, you know. But I don't feel like reading anything else. I just, you know. I read warning alerts in the let them eat mentality like tomorrow, but I need to like start tonight. My light starts hurting, and I read a lot of words. Get some words sometimes, and it's the weekend one, so it's like longer, as long as you know. Sometimes I get stressed out about it, but you know, I already read the Terrified thing and the Trump thing that I told y'all I was gonna read. So hope you like my video. See you guys in the next one, and bye.